Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to rank MBTI personalities based on their overthinking. Make sure to watch each one and find out which personalities overthink the most. Some personality types tend to overthink a lot, and some just do not do that. Each individual has their own level of overthinking, however, based on general tendencies, we have ranked each one of 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here is the MBTI personalities ranking based on their overthinking. Number 1. ISTJ. In order to fully absorb and analyze information, ISTJs do have a propensity to overthink situations. They will consider all options so that they are fully informed and aware of the facts. Even when it appears that an ISTJ is just unwinding, they are actually spending a lot of time internally evaluating information. They are rational beings who seek out the most effective means of completing tasks and achieving their objectives. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs are less concerned with overthinking and are more concerned with getting things done. ISFJs are very focused on taking care of their loved ones, even though they do spend a lot of time in their own thoughts. The ISFJ wants to be sure to act appropriately rather than allowing themselves to become bogged down by overthinking. They are diligent and goal-oriented individuals who prioritize the welfare of others over their own inner selves. Number 3. ESTJ. Though ESTJs have a tendency to overthink things, they also place a high emphasis on taking action. In order to be effective and work toward their objectives, they desire to process information. Hardworking ESTJs don't let their active thinking get in the way of getting things done. They undoubtedly want to be knowledgeable about particular subjects, but they won't let that stop them from acting appropriately. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. While ESFJs are prone to stress and overthinking their blunders, they make an effort to keep their attention on what matters most. The ESFJ would much rather concentrate on action because they find dwelling on their own thoughts and feelings to be a bit selfish. They genuinely want to do their best to take care of their loved ones because they care about them. ESFJs will control their thoughts in order to make sure that others closest to them are happy, as opposed to letting their own happiness consume them. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs are undeniably overthinkers by nature and can lose hours to nothing but information processing and analysis. They find it difficult to stop their minds from rethinking situations, often repeatedly. INFJs are prone to overanalyzing material to the point that it causes tension, since they constantly question their initial judgments. As a result of being too preoccupied with thinking to take action, the INFJ may occasionally become inactive. INFJs are deep thinkers, but they function best when given the freedom to let their intuition take the helm. Number 6. INFP. Most of the time, INFPs examine material far more thoroughly than people realize. Because of their extremely busy inner minds, INFPs frequently spend a lot of time simply overthinking situations and attempting to analyze their emotions. It is common for INFPs to spend so much time thinking about themselves that they become unaware of their surroundings. They occasionally have a tendency to overthink situations to the point where it makes them feel a little anxious about whether or not they made the appropriate choices. Number 7. ENFJ. Due to their tendency to think fast, ENFJs can easily overthink situations. It can be a little daunting because of how many ideas and analyses they are processing at once. Due to their active inner brains, ENFJs frequently overthink other people's emotions in an effort to please them. ENFJs put a lot of effort into making their loved ones happy and are very focused on doing so. The ENFJ is good at keeping their overthinking to themselves, so most people won't be aware of it. Number 8. ENFP. Since ENFPs have such vibrant and active inner thoughts, they can definitely overthink things. Even though the ENFP is often perceived as cheerful and lighthearted, they truly have a lot going on within. They have a propensity to overthink events and information, which might lead them to worry about things they shouldn't. ENFPs require time to think things through independently, free from outside pressure. While they do have a propensity to overthink situations, this is simply the way they analyze and process information. Number 9. ISTP. Given their extremely active inner brains, ISTPs are without a doubt the overthinking type. ISTPs enjoy being able to evaluate information and can occasionally go so far as to weary people with their analysis. They prefer to concentrate on their own thoughts and feelings rather than the feelings and thoughts of others, since they feel more at ease there. Although ISTPs have a tendency to overthink things, they don't hesitate to act. Number 10. ISFP. ISFPs are undoubtedly very inventive people who spend a lot of time in their own heads. Even though they frequently process a lot of information, ISFPs are able to leave their information bubble. They work hard to keep their thoughts at bay in order to be able to concentrate on what is in front of them. Even more of a problem than the analysis of the information and facts they process is the relatively tense internal feelings that ISFPs experience. Number 11. ESTP. ESTPs are very active individuals who relish the present moment. The ESTP can overthink things even while they enjoy exploring new places and want to be able to take in their environment. They spend a lot of time analyzing information and have analytical inner thoughts. Because ESTPs can overthink situations negatively, they would rather spend their time acting and completing tasks. Number 12. ESFP. While the majority of people only see the ESFP as a laid-back, fun-loving party animal, they actually have a wide range of personalities. Since their inner thoughts can occasionally cause them to obsess over things, ESFPs prefer to concentrate on the here and now. ESFPs have a tendency to overthink to the point where it stresses them out and makes them feel paranoid. Number 13. INTJ. The overthinking INTJ personality type enjoys being able to process as much information as they can. The logical INTJ personality type has a very active and complex inner thought. They find analyzing their thoughts in their heads to be much more interesting than communicating with others, and they can spend hours doing so. The INTJ frequently has so much going on inside of their heads that it is tough for them to avoid overthinking. They do their best when given lots of time and space to thoroughly process the knowledge they have learned. Number 14. INTP. The majority of INTP's time is spent studying and processing information because they are huge overthinkers. They deliberate and spend a lot of time alone with their thoughts. People who are INTPs tend to be very internally focused, making it challenging for others to fully comprehend what goes on inside of their thoughts. Sometimes INTPs will overthink situations, but this is just because they are attempting to understand everything and may even uncover certain aspects that others may have missed. Overanalyzing is ingrained in INTP personality types and contributes significantly to their capacity for understanding. Number 15. ENTJ. The ENTJ personality type is logical and enjoys learning as much as they can to help them. They put in a lot of effort and always try to find the best way to reach their objectives. While ENTJs do have a tendency to overthink, they are also able to prevent this from leading to inaction. ENTJs will not allow that to happen to them, unlike some people who will overthink to the point that they feel afraid to move on. When they have thoroughly processed the facts, they will put together a strategy based on what they have discovered. Number 16. ENTP. ENTPs enjoy processing and evaluating information, and they are unquestionably active thinkers. The ENTP can lose themselves in their own thoughts for hours, since their inner minds are so vibrant and dynamic. ENTPs can absolutely make a difference in the world, but they also have a far deeper level of thought than most people realize. They appreciate looking at things from as many perspectives as they can and occasionally examine things to the point of tiredness. ENTPs are aware that in order to comprehend anything completely, they must approach it from a different perspective. These videos will be really helpful for you.